Man, this NFL offseason has just been insane. So many big trades, so many big signings are being made. This offseason has been so entertaining and has not been a letdown. But you know where else big moves are being made right now? Dynasty leagues. Dynasty fantasy football leagues, there are a ton of big dynasty trades being made right now in leagues. And so for this video, what we're going to do is we're going to take 3 dynasty trades that I've seen across Twitter and just talk about the value that each manager got. Before we get into this video, I want to make sure you all, please just go subscribe to the Football Guys YouTube channel. Click that notifications bell. You'll be notified every single time either me or one of my amazing teammates over here at Football Guys posts a new video, podcast, or whatever it is on this channel. And also quickly, let me introduce myself. I'm a new content creator here at Football Guys. My name's Hutchinson Brown. I'm 15 years old. I'm at TYFM NFL on Twitter, which you can see right there in my little name tag there. You can go follow me over there and check out all my content from that Twitter page. Without further ado, let's get into this video. We're going to start with this trade here. We've got Davante Adams for Jalen Waddle in the 1.08 in a PPR one quarterback league. And for this trade, it's a pretty easy decision for me. You know, some people aren't huge Waddle fans, but I'm just a huge Waddle fan. If you give me Waddle and Adams in the same trade and just Waddle for Adams straight up, I want Waddle. I mean, he's younger. He can win now. Like, he just finished as a top 15 top 20 wide receiver in his rookie year, breaking the rookie receptions record. Like, he is ready to win now. And this offense is just it's just looking like it's going to be built around Jalen Waddle and his abilities. The Miami Dolphins have not brought in anybody that can really threaten Jalen Waddle for the number 1 wide receiver role. The only person they've really brought in of relevance is Cedric Wilson, who is primarily a slot receiver, and he's not going to get tons of targets. Like realistically, he's not going to get tons of targets in this offense. So, but since Cedric Wilson is primarily a slot receiver, this is going to give Jalen Waddle an opportunity to move outside this season. And it's going to give him more opportunities across the entire field. And now Mike McDaniel's the head coach, and he just came off as the offensive coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers in 2021. And what they did was run the offense through one player, and that was Deebo Samuel. They gave him touches all over the field, rush attempts, like deep balls, whatever. I feel like we see a similar, not exact same, similar thing with Jalen Waddle. I don't think the rush attempts in between the tackles are going to happen because he is a smaller wide receiver than Deebo Samuel is. He's not as physically built to do that. But we're going to see Jalen Waddle get opportunities all over the field. He's going to be everywhere. And I feel like Tua's just going to want to stick to him like glue, and it's going to be very awesome to watch him. And then at the 1.08, I mean, you're getting like Chris Olave is available at that spot. Jameson Williams, maybe Malik Willis, like somebody like that. You could get a pretty nice player at that spot. And then over here, Davante Adams. Now he's in Las Vegas. The targets are just not going to be there as much for him. He's still going to be the number 1 on the team in targets, probably, for the next few years. But it's not going to be there as much. So Davante Adams definitely gets a bit of a downgrade here. And look, he is older now. He is like 28, 29 years old. He's approaching 30. So it is an interesting trade, but I'd clearly take the Waddle side by a mile. Let's move on to the next trade. This one is a little closer for me. 12-team, 2 tight end league, super flex league. We're looking at Dalton Schultz and a 2023 first for Mark Andrews here. I think I'm going to lean the Schultz side, even in a 2 tight end format, because Schultz, not as much as Mark Andrews, but he's going to give you a tight end advantage. I mean, he just had a credible season this year, not off of touchdowns too. It wasn't like a Dawson Knox season where he had like 11 touchdowns on like 50 receptions. Like, it was a good volume-driven season for Dalton Schultz. And he's in a great offense with a great quarterback in Dak Prescott. The Cowboys just got rid of Amari Cooper and they got rid of Cedric Wilson, and they just signed Michael Gallup. So it's CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, who's coming off an ACL tear, by the way, this year, and Dalton Schultz, and nobody else. Like, there's nobody else behind this offense, and like, he's going to get good volume. Dalton Schultz has the potential and has a realistic upside to be the number 2 target on his team, and for a tight end, that's gold. For a tight end, that's really is gold. And the 2023 first, I mean, a super flex league, a 2023 first with that quarterback class, You know, if the 2023 first ends up being a higher first, you can get a pretty nice quarterback there. And just this 23 class, I keep saying 2023, this class looks really, really strong. And you can get a lot of different talented players wherever you are in that pick. So I like Schultz. I like the 2023 first over Andrews here, but it's a decently fair trade because Mark Andrews is clearly the best player of this trade, and especially in a 2 tight end format, you want that big name tight end. So it's a fair trade, but I lean personally Schultz. I believe in him a lot. And then this one, it's going to be a little harder to see, but I'll read it off for you guys. So 2023 first, a 2023 second, the 2022 1.03, and the 2.03. For Dak Prescott, Alvin Kamara, a 2023 third and fourth round pick. I'm going to lean the pick side here. It is a decently fair trade in a one quarterback league. The first round pick, the second round pick, all four of those picks could end up being a quarterback that you can use in a one quarterback league. I mean, I just saw Kenny Pickett go in the 2.06 in a rookie one quarterback draft for 2022. And then that 2023 quarterback class mentioned earlier is a great class. There's going to be a lot of great quarterbacks you could select from. So within these four picks, you can find a solid quarterback one eventually, right? But then those other three picks, you have amazing talent that you could potentially draft at wide receiver, at running back, wherever you want to go. There are a lot of different ways you can go with those picks. You have a lot of different options. And then on the other side, I'm also very concerned for Alvin Kamara, who could be facing a very bad suspension. And if he were to face a suspension, I mean, people are going to start to realize he's 26. Facing a suspension, he's 26 years old. He's had a lot of work on his legs. Like, that is very, very concerning for a dynasty fantasy football running back. His value is going to plummet. So I like getting him off your team while you can. So I really like this trade for the pick side. So that is going to be it for the video. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe to the Football Guys YouTube channel. Make sure you click that notifications bell and go check out the other videos that are on this channel if you have not watched them already. We'll see you guys next week.